Welcome to Jay's Naughty Wood. It's a one-man shop. This is my journey into woodworking. Come learn with me.
Let's get glitchy. Here we are working on the very beginning processes of the Glitchy Beard's LED lamp. It is actually a light box. At this point in time, I am looking at using acrylic for the background of this. I do not know in this moment that it's going to be a light box. We will get to that process. Some up close at level bandsaw cutting out the beard here. The idea here is we're going to cut out a very precise one. This is going to be the actual piece. We're going to double these. It's on 1/2 inch ply right now. I'm going to double it to make it 1 inch because I want to make it pop. I'm going to laminate them together, working on the glasses here, part of his emblem. But I'm going to laminate them together. I want them to be thick. At this point, I'm looking into making it stand up on acrylic dowels versus in a light box. So that's why we are going through this. These are the precise figures. I will come back later, do a rough cut, which we'll see, and get through the rough cut, use a flush trim bit on the routing table to duplicate. Here I am drilling a hole in the beard area so I can get the scroll blade through there, and then we'll scroll saw out the beard. We do the same with one lens, not both lenses, because I'm going to take one and mirror it, duplicate it, and use that to make them all the same. Man, I'm loving this camera angle. New idea to have this chest cam. It is using my iPhone 14 Pro. The idea is just to give us a different perspective up close, and I like it. We are using the scroll saw here, making sure to get through all of this white. We want the white piece gone. That is going to be open space, and ideally have some glow coming through it. And we want this, again, as precise as possible because this is the master copy, if you will. And here we are duplicating. These are going to be the rough cuts. I want it close, but I'm not going to get anywhere near the line just because I want the flush trim bit to do the work in duplicating this process. I will come back through, drill a hole through the mouthpiece and the other lens pieces here to allow for the flush trim bit to fit in there, and then we will duplicate again both of these on the flush on the router. Alright, here I am using tape and super glue, I mean CA glue. In woodworking it's super glue, to adhere these two pieces together before I actually laminate them with glue. This is just to get the shape right and make sure I'm good to go. I don't want to laminate it and have it be off and not in the right spot and any of that. So Little masking tape, sticky side down, sticky side up on the other piece, little super glue in the middle, press down, give it 5 to 10 seconds, and then you get after it. The glasses here were a little tricky. I'm also still very wary of this tool. I have not used it a whole lot. What you don't see there is those glasses actually ended up getting shot out of my hands, so be careful. And here we have the hole drilled out, and we're just trying to get a hole big enough on the scroll saw to get that router bit inside. I'm not recreating this, I'm not rough cutting this here, I'm just getting a gap so I can get that flush trim bit through the hole here and then run it and duplicate. Alright, now here on the glasses, I'm actually doing the original piece for the lens. We're cutting it out. This is the master copy, if you will. And then I come back through with the other lens, make sure we have a hole big enough for the flush trim bit, and do the same thing we just did with the beard. Alright, we're doing the same trick here, tape and super glue. Problem is, I didn't have enough surface area that was stuck down. The process happens so quick when it slips, so you gotta make sure your stuff is secure. It didn't slip out, didn't hurt myself or anything. It's the bottom piece moved a little bit excessively, and I cut into the frame. It wasn't actually, you know, precise because it moved. Also, I get wise here and get somewhat of a push stick, so there's that.